Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Monday, April 14th, 2025, and I'm doing another read for you. As you know, it's a timeless read. I don't use the signs, I don't use the genders. So you can, switch the genders and the roles as you need to, but it's all energy anyways at the end of the day, okay? And please don't take on any storylines that you're not familiar with. You should already be aware. So please use your higher wisdom and discernment always when you're listening to general collective readings. There's thousands of people here, okay? Not every read's going to be for you, and that's okay. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you. Let's see where Spirit's going to go with this one. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour? What would you like? Ooh, got two of them. So academic and do nothing. You're too smart. You don't have to do anything. Somebody could be researching you or you researching something. Somebody didn't, they're going to try to say they didn't do anything. Somebody did something towards you and they're going to try to say they didn't do anything. Overarching energy, yeah, location. Somebody's trying to find your location or their lake. Oh, okay, thank you. Their location's been pinpointed. If it's online, the authorities found their location. They're trying to hide. They're on the defensive here. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I felt it. You're being defended. Somebody's very defensive, pushing people away, negating. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. They don't look too sure of themselves. When people cross their arms in front of their chest like that, it means they're they're feeling vulnerable. Yeah, remember, something to do with your past. They caused a lot of conflict. It could be somebody that you're related to. Doesn't have to be. But they caused a lot of conflict. This player energy, playing games with you and other people's lives. And now they want forgiveness and faith. I don't know. They expect you to forgive them. Oh, let bygones be bygones. Yeah, I did horrible things to you, said horrible things about you. But yeah, just forget it. I remember I confronted somebody that was maligning my name, slandering me. And when I brought it up, said horrible things. When I brought it up to them, twice I brought it up. Oh, let's forget about it. That's nothing. Well, maybe it was nothing to them, but it was something to me. And they wanted to shut me down and not talk about it because they were embarrassed, right? Didn't know what to say. That might be something you're dealing with as well. So you can, it could be an academic. You're not falling for their bullshit stories or somebody else's. Learning something here. Do nothing. They want to reconcile. It could be love, family, friend, or business. Repair, cure, understanding, and concession. Mea culpa, but they don't want to explain their part. They don't want to harp on it. Let's not talk about it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the end. That's what they think. Now they want a hug. Comfort, care, and closeness. Now they want you to comfort them for what they did to you. Okay, I get it. You use your intuition throughout. You're highly intuitive. Sixth sense, intuition, and subconscious. It's all about finances here. Money problems, work, success, and fortunes. They were trying to cause problems for you with money, with your work, with your success, and your fortune that's coming towards you. Somebody's coming maybe uninvitedly to your home, or they're going to have some uninvited guests. Somebody's coming for them, or they want to come towards you and say sorry. Surprise, accident, big change, a moment of decision. There's going to be an apology. I am sorry. The unspoken apology, eternal regret. So they don't want to speak about it. Just know I'm sorry. Let's just get over it now. Yeah. It's good that if they do come towards you and apologize, it's good, but not like this. Okay? They have to be altruistic. They have to be truthful. They have to take accountability at the end of the day. Okay? Academic. Do nothing. Reconcile. Authentic self. This keeps coming up today. So this is all connected today. Showing your true self courageously. Or this is the divine or spirit telling this person or these people to be their authentic self. If they're going to apologize, don't come with any pretenses, ego, or pride. Just let it go and speak your mind. Show the remorse that you feel. Because sometimes people say, I feel really bad, but they don't show it, right? The words have to match the actions. And yeah, there's a temporary distance here. The distance in the relationship is temporary and things may reconnect later, or that's what they're hoping for. Something to do with a friendship test. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. And there's going to be a shocking discovery. If it has anything to do with the past reads, the group of people that came after an innocent person. They're taking some time apart from this group, maybe to consider things. They feel bad, blah, blah, blah. They now know that this person they were targeting was an authentic person. They didn't do anything wrong to merit this. Friends could be involved. Past partners could be involved. Family definitely is involved. They're finding out that there was an ulterior motive behind this crusade or hate trade. There was an agenda. A shocking discovery is on the way. Yeah, they're experiencing some inner conflict here. And makes inner conflict makes decision making difficult. Yeah, the real story is coming out. That's why. Okay, true story will come to light. And now maybe they want to get to you before the story comes out to explain, to mitigate, to whatever it is they're trying to do or wanting to do. I can't always say that they're always bad. They made a mistake. Some did. They fell into the wrong circle. They believed the wrong stories. They didn't do their homework. But that's something they have to deal with, okay? And they hurt people. Other people were hell-bent on doing this. Each and every person at the top here or behind it had their own agendas, their own reasons for doing this. And it's about ready to pop off here. The truth is out. There's an investigation, and people are going to be brought in for questioning and arrested. Academic, do nothing. You didn't do anything to merit this. Reconcile and authentic self. Reconcile again. Damn. Hammering it home, aren't they? Harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. So maybe a few people in here didn't do the worst. They didn't take any action, though. Maybe they're going to take action now. It's up to you, okay? What this is. They have to reconcile the situation. Doesn't mean reconcile a relationship, but they have to bring an end to the situation. It's gone on too long. Avoidance. They were in avoidance. In hiding, feeling guilty, and no communication. So they have to come forth, okay? Obviously, it could be somebody that you care about or they care about you. Yeah, they've been very secretive, and you know, they're sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. So people are hiding information here. Deuces, you took off, or they're taking off from this group, fed up, cutting ties, walking away. A lot of unknown callers, stalking, hanging up, unknown numbers. They're very childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim, and they're facing an inferno right now. Okay, they could be going to jail. Chaos, job loss, everything crumbling. So everything is falling apart in their lives. And everybody else that got in on this with them, they're going to see real fast. Okay? It's falling apart. And yet you still rise. So make that make sense. If you're a bad person, they believe some cockamamie stories about you that were unfounded and untrue. And, well, here we are. What deck do you want me to use? Thank you, Spirit. So academic, do nothing, reconcile, authentic self, and reconciliation. Judgment, learn divine judgment. This is awareness. People know now they have to take accountability. If they want to come back to you, if it's anybody that you know, or get back what was theirs, they have to. Does belong here. Intrigue. Someone's intrigued by you and wants to know you better. This could be a total. I know that there's a lot of strangers here that you don't even know. Don't even know you, coming after you as if they knew you, as if you wronged them. You did nothing to these people. But maybe they were bored, had nothing going in their life, and this gave them a little bit of excitement. I'm not giving them an out. It's not an excuse, but I don't know why people do this. They got paid off. Somebody buttered them up, flattered them. I don't know. Made them feel special for 2 seconds, and then they moved on to the next person. Oh, wow. Archangel Michael just stepped in yet again. He sends his love. Thank you for being here. I love you. So, where are we going with this message, please? Thank you. Somebody's trying to keep something afloat, trying to balance something out, making a head-of-heart decision and weighing their options. There's a storm brewing behind them, and they fucking know it. The lesser of the two evils. What's going to hurt less? That's what I just heard. So are they altruistic? I don't know. You're managing. You're maintaining. You're balanced and in alignment. People were playing games, juggling you, money, or people. No matter how many storms they bring to you, you're still balanced. Overarching energy, true. You're happy, healthy. You're happy. Wow, I just drew a blank. Healthy and wise. Healthy, wealthy. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. There we go. They're being exposed. This is illumination. You were speaking the truth all along. It's an awakening, all right. King of Cups in reverse. Drinking. Male or female, place the gender where it belongs. Somebody's drinking in their feels. They want to open up emotionally towards you, maybe. People are finding out this person's behind it. Very malicious, ruthless, and cruel. They were careless with everybody. Sexually dangerous, maybe. I don't know. It could be a shit father. It could be a female in this energy. But somebody's crying now. Okay? You see the serpent around this man's arm? Getting ready to strike. They got, I don't know, the serpent got a hold of them. They're slithering. There's a slithery serpent. Very malicious, ruthless, and cruel and rude, I heard. Emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, and very immature, self-serving, and self-absorbed. Yep. The shit type of person. Somebody's in their emotions now. Not altruistic now, right? Ooh, come back here. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Yeah, somebody got injured, or worse, they wanted you gone, or they're gone. This is overkill. They did way too much. Yeah, poor decisions. Right? Poor decisions. All one-sided against you, coming after you, wanting you gone. False contracts. Didn't make the proper choices here, or somebody in the equation didn't make a proper choice, and they're reaping the consequences to the poor decisions. Didn't use their higher wisdom. Maybe somebody got injured and now they're gonna mea culpa. It happened against my will. Blah blah blah. You know, they made me do it. No, yeah, a lot of a group called Coven Secret Society spreading a lot of egregious gossip about you. There will be no reconciling here. They're very karmic, whoever this is. Okay. No peace or harmony. Could be losing a home. Could be over a home. Stealing a home. The party's over, or losing stability in business, or they wanted you to. They could have been gossiping about you, getting people up after you to make you lose your stability, to make you look unstable. Bad choice here. Yep, they're under judgment. This is awareness now. What laid beyond this? Now they want to be saved. They have to take accountability. The truth is out. They want to be saved. They want to come. You're going to take accountability before it all hits. Okay, before it all comes out. Who knows? Maybe in the news. Who knows? Maybe they're going to lose their job. Maybe they're going to lose money, lose their home. I don't know what this is, but they can't hide it any longer. They can't hide you. Pardon me. Yeah, they're going to be arrested. It's illumination. It's no more time to waste. They're in denial. It wasn't me. That seems to be the theme lately in the last couple of days. They're in denial. People are blocking them. They're realizing they could potentially be arrested, or they will, or they have been arrested. Acting like they don't know anything. You're ignoring it. You knew all along. I heard you knew all along. You just chose to ignore it. You didn't play along. You just did what you had to do. Yeah, stealing this inheritance. Family discord. They're going to lose a lot of money, or they stole a lot of money. They're going to have to walk away from this. Okay? They don't know where they're going to go. They're facing the unknown. They don't know what's going to happen now. They want you to walk away from whatever it is you're doing, or whatever it is you have, or who you're with, and leave it to them? I don't think so. To allow their lies to seem true? Wow. They got a whack of people involved, whether devil energy. They're obsessed with you. They're bound. They wanted to bind you. They're bound to this. This theft of money. They're bound to this, okay? They can't get out of it. They're obsessed. They have addictions, and they have codependency issues. Very toxic and karmic. They wanted power and control over you. In their power, in their pride, in their ego. Very arrogant. Thinking they can overtake you. They used the devil, or the devil used them. The devil's controlling them. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You're strong. Yeah, somebody did something too quickly. Could be a player energy. Did something too quickly. Didn't think. Didn't use their noggins. You know what I'm saying? Really, somebody that has a knee-jerk reaction to everything. A reaction to everything. They don't know how to calm down. Somebody's very flighty and everywhere. They can't eat. They can't sleep. They're very burdened and nervous. This was a bad investment. So these people got in on this. without thinking. Now they're worried because this was a poor investment, okay? End of the line, can't go any further. You get what you give. They've lost a lot of money. They will be losing a lot of money, or they stole a lot of money. Now they don't trust one another. They're parting ways here. Yeah, very karmic, all right. Because this person lied to them, or these people lied to them. There's been no truth or clarity. They're not talking to these people or this person because they tried to intercept your money or your mail. Somebody's unfaithful. They can't be depended upon or relied upon. They're immature and irresponsible. They lied about you, trying to make you look immature and irresponsible. These are lazy people. Taking money where, you know, it's a quick fix. Get rich quick schemes. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're being exposed. If you're online like it was with the last reads, you don't have to be, but any kind of business you're doing it, they were trying to block your money and embarrass and disgrace you online. But they can't come correct, right? When you have nothing but lies backing you up, it's going to fall apart. They're exposed. They're hiding from the public, or they wanted you to hide from the public. Hide your work from the public. You're exposing them through your work, or you're exposing the work they've done on you, against you. But you've mastered your emotions, okay? You're a master of what you do. Successful. You put a lot of work in and very diligent. You avoided everything they tried to send your way. This is ruin for them. Yeah. They want you to let go of your work. So something to do with your work that's exposing these bozos. The fact that you're still stable, hardworking, diligent, minding your own business. You overcame all kinds of things. Yeah, you're stable and secure. Minding your own business, all right? You're abundant, independent, stable and secure. You're a nurturer and you're a healer. You know your value and your worth, male or female. And somebody lied about you. You're dealing with either narcissists, sociopath, or psychopaths. This is somebody with no authority. They lied about you. They're dangerous. They only think about themselves. They're very abusive. Lie, lie, lie. They were trying to ruin you. They're angry now that they can't ruin you. It turned back on them. It's ruined for them. Yeah, you got out of whatever trap they set. You're not bothered. You're free. They can't restrict you any longer. You let go. You removed all obstacles. They can't place obstacles in front of you. They can't keep you in your head. Yeah. It's over. You're the phoenix rising, and or they wanted to do this to you. So other people are angry. They got lied to try to come up after you to take you out. Maybe somebody else went. Okay, online. They were talking about it online. They want to be free from this. They don't want to be associated to it. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. You're very protected, by the way. This is victory. So through your work, you're very victorious. Victory, victory, success, success. You're very protected by the divine, by your spirit team, okay? It's all reversing onto them, the reversal candles. So if they try to do unalive spells towards you, you're free. You got nothing to worry about. They were doing magic, all right? Shit talking, unwise counsel. Now the secrets are coming out. They're embarrassed and disgraced. They try to embarrass and disgrace you with the shit talking. Ain't gonna happen because you let them go. You hurt their ego, their pride. Could be a past person, could be anybody in your life that you hurt their ego and pride. They had a grudge against you. They were jealous, vindictive, vile, spiteful, hateful. They lied. They were jealous, angry. Because you're the divine feminine energy. I can't make this up. You remain stable, down to earth, grounded. Very loving. This is unconditional love. You could be a mother. You don't have to be. Lied about a pregnancy. And or you're divine feminine, which could be a male or female. You're very artistic and very creative. You are creating something beautiful. You're here for a reason in service to God. And you're very protected. And you let them go. You're able to let it go. They're not bothering you. They want you to vibe low. They want you to bring your guard down. Somebody's angry here. You don't have to resist anything. You attract, right? They want you to let go of whatever it is that you're doing. You're not going to let go of it. What? Yeah. Somebody bore false witness and perjured themselves against you. This could be divination abuse as well. Somebody's in debt. They could owe you money, and they now want you to let go of this debt they owe you that they stole from you. They took a huge gamble and lost. Didn't do their homework. So these people that came up after you did not do their homework. Didn't even, they just took somebody's stupid stories, as gospel and came up after you. Yeah. Family or a group. They got some happiness out of it, some joy out of it, coming out, hurting you and others possibly. Yeah, they're in their emotions here. Damn. You are love, okay? This is self-love. New beginnings. Emotional fulfillment, emotional support. This is a blessing from the divine. You're very loved by the divine. This is peace and happiness. You are divinely protected. You're in your north node. You have divinity. It's divine intervention. The divine is stepping in on your behalf. Congratulations. This could be playing out very, very visibly, publicly. You're an inspiration. You're a healer. You're healed. Your stars have aligned here. Your wishes are being granted. Your prayers are heard. You're very faithful. Wow. Somebody wants to be a star? Yeah. This is reckless, careless, and foolish to go up against God because they weren't going up against you. Your light, your shine offended their demons. They didn't want you having new beginnings, right? They thought you were naive and gullible because you were kind. They thought you were weak. Yeah. Trying to stop you. This is out of control. They don't want to take accountability. They can't move forward. They can't overcome. They have no structure, discipline, and or direction in life. They don't. This is not universally directed or led. This is not going to go anywhere. You're going to have to walk away. People are walking away. Somebody could have had a car accident. Got the car repoed. They can't move forward here. They didn't want you moving forward, but that's just too bad. Yeah, stopping this family or this group. There you go. They got bribed, tempted, blackmailed, or there's a cover-up. Illusions, lots of delusional, okay? Lots of illusions. Multiple options here. You have options. And I'm not saying people. I mean, maybe you do, but you have options in life. They try to cover you up. They promise people a lot of money, maybe, favors, to do this work on you, casting illusions, causing confusion in your life, maybe cloaking you in your nature, who you truly are, and taking on your persona, trying to cloak themselves. You know, this is a warlock. Doesn't have to be, could be a poser, female, male or female. They didn't do the right thing. They didn't take the noble approach, no morals, ethics, or honor. This is a follower, not a leader. And the upright's a leader. They defend and protect. This one doesn't. They only defend and protect themselves. They're a coward down deep inside. They're full of ego, very conceited, prideful, and arrogant. And they're angry now. They bit off more than they can chew. They could have lost authority, or they have no authority. Yeah, collaboration, contract, watching you work. Watching from afar, going to the, yeah, they need their help. They went and got people together here, a collaboration, making a decision, watching from afar. You're still moving forward. They were making plans with these people to defraud you, to make you look unstable, to breadcrumb you, use and abuse you. This was unfair. It wasn't right. Now they're having some financial difficulties. Yes, it's all conflict, competition, drama, jealousy, rivalry, right? A bunch of people. Now they're finding out, maybe this bunch of people that did their dirty work is finding out they're getting ripped off too. Conscious awareness. Somebody's taking action here. You're co-creating with the divine. You do have a direct connection with source. You have all the tools you need for success. The power lays in your hands here. You're manifesting something new. You're manifesting justice. Congratulations. They don't have a leg to stand on. They made up false allegations, accusations about you. They don't have a leg to stand on. They could have wanted to attack you. They could have been a courtroom attack for somebody out there. But they could be under spiritual attack, attacking court people. I don't know. It doesn't have to be courts. It could be anything. They're feeling overwhelmed and defeated here. Yeah, they can't block your money any longer, or your opportunities, or your spiritual gifts. Yeah, this was some sort of attack. This could be the police coming in. Fast communication, fast action. It's all for fast cash. There's obviously something behind it. I'm going to do an extended for the members. I'm going to just pull maybe 2 more cards, and then we'll go, yeah, you're stable and secure. So you're going to get 10 Pentacles. You already have 9 out of 10. Congratulations. You're a business owner. They're going to have to pay you back. They were stealing from you somehow, some way. It could be the inheritance, you know, people behind it with this large amount of money. But it's also people that maybe where you work were stealing from you. Stealing from your home, from your work, your intellectual property, your money, blocking your money, making you lose money. So they're going to have to pay you back. It's a lot of money. When you get this money, you're going to have 10 pentacles. It's a legacy. It's generational wealth. You already have 9 out of 10, so you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, they didn't foresee this. They didn't want to let go. It didn't serve. They thought you didn't see this, but they can't move forward now. Their plans fell through. They can't escape. They can't move on. And I said 2 more, but they're in trouble. They can't come near you either. It is what it is. Yeah, they got caught. They have to come clean. So they're coming clean. They want to unburden themselves. Congratulations. It's ending a cycle. Somebody bossed up, took back their power. You or someone else. Okay? We're going to leave that. We're going to go and do an extended. So somebody's learning something. You could be an academic or somebody else's. They found a location of somebody. They're trying to find your location. Somebody's location was found. They're very defensive here. They don't have a leg to stand on. I keep hearing that. They're feeling very vulnerable. Maybe the person behind it or persons or the persons involved. You didn't do a damn thing. So you're being protected now. I think you always were. Somebody wants to reconcile. Give you a hug. They need to feel comforted right now. They need to be close to you because they want to know what you know. Okay, I get it. So they want to reconcile. It's a bogus reconciliation. I don't know. It's a temporary distance here. Distance in the relationship is temporary and things may reconnect later. May. Be your true authentic self. You remained your true authentic self, showing true self courageously. Now these people have to do it, okay? They're in avoidance. They've been avoiding coming towards you, settling, putting this to rest with you, talking to the police, whatever, because the police are involved now, okay? They didn't think so, but they are. Now they know. They do know. They're reconciling. It could be reconciliation between peoples or reconciling this situation. It's coming to an end no matter what. Harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. Maybe that's our hope and wish. Maybe they think you... Oh, okay. I don't know. It could be some bullshit stories here. Where somebody went around and said that you were chasing them. You want them back. You won't leave them alone. You're a bugaboo. Or there's some sort of bugaboos. Or somebody was love bombing other people. I don't know. They're hoping somebody will come back. There's a lot going on here. Only take what applies. I really don't know. And personally, I don't care. I'm so done with this. But it's coming to an end. And it's not just one person's story. It's multiple people's stories, obviously. But whoever was harmed here, the innocent party, is getting their justice. 8, they're scared. They lost control of a situation. They have no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. They're going to be humbling themselves here. They're going to be sat down. Yeah, you're in your north node. You have divinity. This is divine intervention. The star. They're scared. 8, 17, 8, 8, 8. I can't make this up. They're scared. It's out of control now. Damn. 21 or 12, sorry. Arrest, illumination, surrender. It is what it is. Gotta let this go. 8. Tears for innocence, past regrets, letting go, childhood memories, whether happy or dysfunctional, may be at the forefront of your mind. You may be thinking about how your life could have been different, for what could have been if you had taken a different path. There is no place for tears or regret in your forward journey. What is done is done. It's important to remember that you are in control of what happens next. Do not allow vulnerability to be your weakness. Rather, allow the challenges of the past to become your strength. Hanging on to old negative emotions will hinder you. They serve no purpose now except to learn from them. It's important that you seek a positive way to deal with negative memories. Do not allow them to clutter your mind. If negative thoughts come in, push them away with positive dreams and ideas. Now, if you need therapy, go for mindfulness courses to learn how to release these intrusive thoughts, okay? I know I used to have them, and it's painful, and, you just can't shake them sometimes. And I said to my therapist, how do I get rid of these intrusive thoughts? They creep up on me every now and then. And that's when she suggested mindfulness courses, and boy, oh boy, did it work. I'm grateful I did do it. And even if you can't afford it, and you can't find a course, you can get the books from a library or buy them online or any bookstore and do the course yourself. Okay? That's my only suggestion. Why feel horrible when you can feel better? So the mirror of truth. Now remember, some of these people that got hoodwinked, gaslit into coming after an innocent person, doing the worst actually, as adults, these people knew how to play these people's vulnerabilities. Maybe somebody was lonely. Maybe somebody needed money. They knew. Maybe somebody was addicted. They used their shortcomings and their weaknesses against them to get into this. Okay? So this is a big eye-opener for whomever got involved. It's a chance to heal from this, okay? And strengthen yourself. The mirror of truth, determination, achievement, ambition. There's great determination and focus about you. You have set your sights on a goal and are determined that you will reach it. You are focused and ready for a new challenge. Nothing at this time will stand in your way. This newfound inner strength is empowering. You can feel the energy within you. The future looks bright and there's a feeling of wanting more from life. This card suggests this is just the beginning of your journey. Imagine how much more you can achieve if you can stay focused. It's important not to be distracted at this time, as the more focused, the more focused you are, the quicker you will reach your goals. Congratulations. Do not let them dissuade you, distract you, or stop you, impede you in any way. That could be for you or the ones coming after you, who maybe it's the ones that want to put it to rest and heal from this. Everybody needs to heal, no matter if they came after you. Yeah, you need to heal for sure. But these people act like this because they're not healed. Whatever it is in them needs to heal. Stop hurting other people. So the philosopher's soul, determination, instincts, and change. You're a free spirit, and when your wings are clipped, you feel frustrated and anxious. You're about to break free from a familiar pattern in your life, and more importantly, you will find out very soon who you are meant to be and what your purpose is. You have felt for a while that change was coming, and with a quiet, hungry aggression, you will secure the goal that you seek. You're destined for great things, and there's a sense of determination about you. Nothing will stop you reaching your goal. Twice, it's in keeping. Okay, you're on your path. It is ordained. They're going up against God, not you. As you embrace your new opportunities, you must go in with your eyes wide open, as things may not be as clear-cut as first seen. Trust your instincts, and you will not be wrong. That said, the future looks rosy, so nip any negative thoughts in the bud and begin to plan your new opportunities. So happy for you. Let's get a couple of the angels on it, and then we'll close it down and go right into an extended for the members. I'm truly grateful that you're a member. If you want to be a member, just know there's 2 tiers there. I cannot switch. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. I'm having a hard time with it, but please just choose tier 1. There's no need to choose tier 2 unless you want to give me the extra, but everybody's going to get access to it. Everybody that's a member, okay? I feel funny leaving some people out and not, you know what I mean? Anyhow, I appreciate all that you do for me and the trust that you have in me, and I'm grateful, and I don't want to leave anyone out. Okay, so just choose tier 1 if you want to join the membership. You'll find the join button on my main channel page. Okay, where are we going with this? And thank you very much. I love you guys. So we have Aniel, 2 of Swords. You know, seeing things clearly now. No more mental conflict. Letting it all go. 37, Wheel of Fortune. They're getting karma. It's all falling back onto them. God, Lord of all virtues. Breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers, and brings victory. 10 of Cups. Your family or a group. They scapegoated you. They're not happy here. Okay, 71 is 8. Another 8. There's a lot of 8s in this read. You're strong. Okay, be strong. God, Master of the Universe. Somebody wanted power and control over you, and they're not going to get it. They were in their ego. You're being watched over by the angels, obviously. Divine Warrior. Confounds the wicked. Brings victory and peace. This is in keeping. And death. It's over. You are the Phoenix Rising. Congratulations. They wanted to take you out. It's not going to happen. You overcame, okay? You're ending a cycle to begin a new one. Congratulations. Time is up. Mumia. This one's come out a few times today. They could have wanted to take you out. Now that's conspiracy to commit. These people are attached to this. They did cause unalives. I don't know if these people are aware of that. The people that they were doing business with. They might get caught up in it, whether they knew about it or not. Do you understand? It's best to tell the truth and clean your hands of it. God, the end of the universe. Endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. So maybe some people's healths are waning right now. If they do the right thing, they'll feel better. I can't guarantee it. But It's over. It is over. It's your time to fly now. So congratulations. I love you, and until next time, take care.